Oleksandr Usyk vs Daniel Dubois. What a crazy fight between the two, which included moments of a controversial low blow, which many people believe that this was a body shot Daniel Dubois had given to Oleksandr Usyk and had dropped him. Then Oleksandr Usyk getting up from that shot and winning the whole fight by outboxing and stopping Daniel Dubois by giving him a jab, which dropped Daniel Dubois in round 9 and the fight was stopped. Just to make it very clear, this video will address nothing but facts. The questions we all have is, firstly, did Usyk cheat? Secondly, was it actually a low blow or was it a body shot? And finally, did Daniel Dubois get robbed overall? And let's discuss this in more context now. The comments of people were crazy, flooded by people in anger, saying Oleksandr Usyk should have lost as soon as the shot was landed, and argued that the shot was not a low blow, and the referee was taking Usyk's side very frequently throughout the whole fight. Having a look at the body shot from two angles, this was an uppercut shot thrown by Daniel Dubois. As you can see on the photo, this punch has landed on the lower part of the stomach near the groin area, but because of how high Usyk's trunks are in this fight, it's super complicated to tell where it's actually landed. The controversy also lies with the fact that the referee made the decision on the spot without going through any replays of the shot, and this decision was made literally right there and then. The ruling was given where Usyk was given 5 minutes to recover from the shot instantly. Oleksandr Usyk didn't take the whole 5 minutes. He had recovered very soon, and from there onwards the fight had changed and Usyk had started dominating this whole fight. Could the change in the level of boxing from Daniel Dubois could be from discouragement of not being awarded a stoppage victory from that shot that he had given? Let us know your views on the comments below. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. To get a proper understanding, let's read what the term below the belt means. This is a term that is mainly used in combat sports, such as boxing and kickboxing. Below the belt refers to all the area of the body that lies below the line of the opponent's navel. And just to note, the navel is where the belly button is. And it is clearly mentioned that in these sports, punches must not be struck below the opponent's navel, as it is deemed unfair and contrary to sportsmanship. And based on this information, it will always stay as a biased opinion to whether Usyk was actually hurt from a body shot or whether it was a low blow. The fact that the referee instantaneously gave Oleksandr Usyk the 5 minutes off and saying that this was a low blow, this is where many fans are really angry, because most of the fans believe that this shot should have given Dubois the victory. However, now it's come to a point where it's a highly controversial topic in boxing, and let's say if the whole fight is re-evaluated again, the chances are that the result will stay the same. And the reason why I say this is because if you look at examples such as the fight between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor was literally getting outboxed by Jack Catterall throughout the whole fight, and Jack Catterall had won most of the rounds. And yet, because this fight had taken place in Josh Taylor's hometown in Scotland, Josh Taylor was given the win. This had disappointed millions of fans, and this should have not been the case at all. Now, let's move on to the question regarding did Usyk cheat. Realistically, I would say no. How could he have cheated when the referee is the one who let Usyk take the 5 minutes off? Regardless of whether it was a blow or a body shot which had landed and dropped Usyk badly, and even if it was a fix from the start, there is no evidence supporting this whatsoever. And it's unfortunate that this will be left as a mystery and it will never unfortunately be solved. This is exactly why boxing fans are getting tired and fed up with the sport of boxing. The last question that people have in their mind is, was Daniel Dubois robbed? This is a very tricky one, and what's made it very complicated is the fact that Usyk's shorts were high to a point where you can't even see whether the shot was above or below the navel. Realistically, excluding the shot Dubois had landed, Usyk was realistically outboxing Dubois in most of the rounds either way. And Usyk was the one who was successful in stopping Daniel Dubois in round 9, and before round 9 had started, at the end of round 8, Usyk had also dropped Daniel Dubois as well. So for our overall conclusion, it's very hard to tell what the truth is, but the truth will prevail one way or another. What I can definitely say is, from all of this, is that whoever faces Oleksandr Usyk next will definitely take into consideration that Usyk may actually be suspect from heavy body shots, and they will definitely use this to their advantage to beat Usyk to become the unified heavyweight champion of the world. If it turns out that Oleksandr Usyk will be facing Tyson Fury next, I can see Tyson Fury aiming to do as much damage as possible. On the other hand, one solution that could take place potentially is by Usyk and Dubois having a rematch, but really being honest, I do not see this rematch being any different to the first fight, but it may be a case where Usyk may be much more careful when it comes to Dubois landing the body shots, but I do not really see Dubois winning against Usyk if they have a rematch, and personally that would be pointless. And I guess the overall message this video will spread is the fact that because of this controversy, no talent or recognition should be taken away from Oleksandr Usyk, and we can't exclude the fact that he is a phenomenal talent. What definitely needs to be done for future fights is that the trunks need to be placed properly, so in the future it's more evident if a situation like this does take place. And let's say if the shot Dubois had landed was actually a body shot and wasn't below the belt, he should have been awarded the win by the way of TKO. And if it was below, then at least it would have been more clear from the start than to have all of this controversy take place, where people are now taking sides between the two fighters and excluding Usyk as a top-level opponent and calling him a cheat. Let us know your views in the comment below. What should be next for Oleksandr Usyk? Thank you for watching. Peace.